What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's going on? How you guys doing today? Yes. All right, all right. Okay. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? I want we to have a conversation tonight. Watch me. As soon as you get in here, hit that like button, hit the share button, and when the video finish, please, you could go and you could leave a comment. I will appreciate that because the more you hit like, the more the video get to spread, and the information I'm spreading is positive information that need to reach out there, because I'm all about growing my food natural, and this is what I'm about. So as soon as you hit that like button, if you come in with a phone, double tap the screen to hit that like button, because you already know when you come here, what it's all about. It's either about gardening or something positive. Yes, I appreciate you guys. Yes, now eat a nice ital. It's so good and refreshing that you can just walk out in your garden and choose the things you like to eat and just make a meal. It's a blessing to have that kind of. It really is. Ifanios, could you please show us the garden, man? No, I'm not. I'm not really in the garden at this moment. I'm actually sitting and relaxing for a moment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really in the garden. But if you want to see the garden, what you got to do, you got to go and watch the video I post today. Yes, go check out the video I post today after this live, and you're going to see the garden. You're going to see the type of food. I was naming the type of food that you could actually grow and feed your family. So check out that video. All right, as you see, I just have a few plants around me. These are tropical plants I have around me. Okay, man, Jable. All right. But I'm glad to know that you like my garden. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna be listen. I'm actually showing you guys the whole journey of this garden season. The whole journey. I'm doing live, and I'm doing videos, giving you guys the run through of how I garden, and also harvest time, when I'm start harvesting. The truth is I harvest every day, but I don't really record it like that. But I will be when my edibles and my pumpkin and these things start pouring in, and peppers, you guys gonna be seeing a lot of harvest. So I just want you guys to keep supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys. Keep supporting, keep liking, keep sharing. If you come in, guys, just double tap on the screen and let's have a conversation, man. Let's have a conversation about gardening and what type of gardening you want to do. I'm going to ask you what type of gardening you want to do. Because the truth is, this is really interesting and important. What kind of garden you want to do, because it's important for you to know the type of garden you want to do and what type of plants you want to plant. This should be something you know and thinking about, because it's so important to know these things. Because when you know these things, you know how to prepare, you know what to go for, you know what to move forward to, because you already know what type of garden you want to do. But let's have a conversation tonight. We're gonna have a conversation tonight outside gardening and mix it. We're mixing up the whole thing tonight with gardening. I was doing a few, I did two live, and the two live was about men, was women. The two live was basically about women and how we underestimate women and how we always try to put the woman in the back seat. But don't get me wrong, not every woman is designed to lead. Not every woman, but there's women who capable. So these women, you need to pull them to your side and walk hand in hand with them instead of have them behind you. All right? So tonight we're gonna switch it a little and we're gonna talk about the men, because I think men facing a lot of situation too with women. Women, we know woman is powerful. We understand their power. We just hope that they understand their power, or they are very powerful. So we understand that. But also, there's good men out there. There's good men, and some women take advantage of good men. You see what I'm trying to say? Don't get me wrong, guys. We just having a conversation, and we not bashing neither men, neither women. Okay? We just having a conversation. I did two live about women and how good and powerful women are. So tonight is just fair enough for me give the men also their props, because there's definitely good men out there who let me tell you right now. Let me tell you something. I believe in, if two people together, and they getting along pretty well, I believe they understand each other, and they two of them have potential of becoming great. Two of them have great ideas. I believe there shouldn't be no one leading. I just believe that there should be two persons walk hand in hand sharing their thoughts and what they have to share. Some people like to take advantage of that. You see what I'm saying? We grow up learning that the woman is basically to take care of the baby and clean and these things. But for my understanding and my observation, I think the woman value more than that. Right? But also there's good men out there that women push under the bus. Yes, that's true. You know what? I see something the other day. And men, you got to be careful out here. You got to be careful. Here you got to be careful, man. I was watching the other day where a woman had a fight with another person. Basically, she claimed the person disrespect her. And she went for her boyfriend. And now she expects her boyfriend to come and take up the battle and start fighting the person she claimed disrespect her. But what the boyfriend did, he came and he started asking questions. What happened? He want to know what happened. And this is important because sometimes you could get yourself in real problem without even knowing what's going on, or without even knowing what happened. Maybe your lady could be the wrong could be wrong. There's a lot of men get themselves in problem because they did not ask question. Their lady come home and their lady tell them, okay, someone mess with them, and they run out the road and they get crazy and they do things and put their life away. And after that, while you away, the woman outside free, doing what she want while you away. You away. So guys, think before you act. All right? Think before you act. Yes, you love your woman, you care about your woman, but ask question first. All right? Because this happen a lot of times. A lot of times. Like I was watching a show the other day, right? And this was funny. I was watching a show, and what the show was about, it was about the guy pull up by his lady feet, like his lady was waiting for him, and from the time he came, the lady telling him, oh, that guy touched my behind, right? The guy jump out his car. The guy jump out his car and rush up to the man. And guess what? The man beat him down. The man, you understand? And guess what? When he run back, the lady saying, he did you, oh man, look what he did to you. She was laughing. But that was a funny scene. But I'm just saying, this is the things happen. We cannot just run out there. Even sometimes, and I mean it happen with your children too. Your child might come home and tell you someone hit them, and you run out there and start and get mad and start to do things. Next thing, you get yourself in serious problem. So all I'm saying, guys, in today's world, we have to think and ask question. Because if we don't think and ask question, we could end up in problem. So we love the woman is powerful, but all of them is not the same. There's same to the men. There's good men, there's messed up men. There's good woman, there's messed up woman. So you got to know who you're dealing with. Great answer. Thank you. So you got to know who you're dealing with, and if you with someone, you supposed to know them. If you don't know them, then you have a problem. If you with someone and you don't know them, then you have a situation. Because let me tell you something. When you know someone, right? When you know someone, if someone come to your house and tell you that this person did something, you know this person so much that you're gonna know whether they do it or not, because you know the person. So that you know what you're gonna say? Nah, I don't believe that person don't dwell like that. That person don't operate like that. So you're not gonna believe you. First thing you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna dig to find truth, to know if the person actually did it. You see what I'm saying? But if you know the person and they're capable of, automatically you're gonna believe whether it's true or false. You're gonna believe. This is why in life we got to be careful how we live our life, because you could be innocent. You could be innocent and yet everybody believe you're guilty. And that, could you imagine how painful that could be? That you innocent, But everybody believe you're guilty. You know why? Because of the way you live your life. So we got to be careful out here. I'm telling you. We got to be careful out here. And brothers, if your lady run home and tell you someone did something to her, go with her and find out what happened. Don't just run out the crazy and go get yourself in trouble. Because sometimes because sometimes it might be a lady just wrong. You see, this is why it's good to have conversation with your partner. You supposed to know your partner and your partner supposed to know you. So they could fend for you because they know that's not you. Like for instance, you know the kind of person your lady is. And if your lady come home and tell you somebody hit her, you know whether to believe or not. Whether you're wrong, whether you believe in the right thing, but you already know the person. So you know that person don't operate like that. So you know better. So first you wanna ask question and you wanna think before we react. So in either way, it's wise to think first before we react. And this is why we got to be careful on the type of people. Whether it's a man or a woman, you have to be careful on the type of people you choose in your life. Because some people could be blessing and some people could also be a curse. You see what I'm saying? In our life, sometimes simple things you do change the course of your life. Simple things you do. And it might be simple. It might be simple thing that you did to someone. You might do something to someone and it just change your course. Or someone could do something to you and it just change the course. You got to be careful how you live your life today. And there's another way, there's another thing the older people used to say. Don't dam your bridges. That's another saying there, guys. Don't dam your bridges. What is don't dam bridges? Don't dam bridges is when people do stuff for you, appreciate them. Okay, let me see. Appreciating simplicity changes everything. That's true, man. That's true. I agree with that. That's true. I agree with that. And the truth is, I prefer the simple living. I prefer the simple living. Because the simple living, it gives you a more clear, able to think, able to function, less stress, because you're not trying to get yourself involved in things that not necessary. You're not seeing somebody with something and because you see it, you feel you should get the same. No. Live your simple life. Live for you. The problem is a lot of people live for others, not themselves. Because they watch other people's lifestyle and want to copy other people's lifestyle. You live your own life. Live according to you. Don't try to please everyone because you cannot please no one. Please live pleasing to yourself because anything you do, they're going to criticize. People are going to criticize anything you do. So you want to live for you. You see what I'm saying? Live for you and live the best life you could live for you. Because at the end of the day, you got to deal with you, your life. You got to be a responsibility for your life. So you got to live accordingly. You can't live for others. And you can't live and make others distract you from you. And this is what does mess a lot of us up. We're not living for ourselves. We're living to please. I try to impress others. Well, guess what? Sometimes trying to impress others draws a negative energy. Because sometimes when you believe you impressing others, you making them get more angry with you. You making them start to get jealous of you. By you telling yourself you impressing, because remember, hatred is dangerous. You might be innocent and telling yourself, yeah, I'm just doing this to impress my friends them, but they're hating you while you're trying to impress them. In this world, man, it's just crazy. Listen me, it's just better to just live simple. Even you have, you act like you don't have. Sometimes that's the best thing you could do. I mean, a lot of people like to make it known what they have. But sometimes that draw a lot of negative energy. And there's a lot of negative energy out there that you really don't want. You really don't want pointing towards you. There's a lot of negative energy out there that you don't want pointing to you because it's not easy. When you start to focus on positive energy, you start to focus on because it's not good. This is why they always say, be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. Life is something. Observe nature and you're going to see life. Observe nature, the animal, the plants, the sun, the rain, the moon, and you're going to see nature. You're going to see nature. The worst thing you could have, you know, sometimes we believe, a lot of us believe that negative energy can reach people. Of course, negative energy reach people. Sometimes you invite someone into your home and that person is traveling with bad energy, negative energy. And sometimes you know what they do? They heist down that energy and leave it right in your home. It might sound crazy. Okay, my garden is evolved now because of your channel. Appreciate all you share, baby. Oh, awesome. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. You know what? Thank you for mentioning that. I truly appreciate that. Thank you for mentioning that I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'm so happy. I'm so honored and happy to know that your garden is doing awesome. Man, listen to me. If you follow what I'm saying, trust me, your garden will be. Thank you, Alkilima. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, but thank you and I appreciate that. Just once you continue, man, listen to me. Continue doing your garden, try to do it natural, try to stay away from a lot of things, and trust me, you will be happy. You understand? You will be happy because your garden gonna show a whole different sign. The production gonna be something. The production, the way it produce, the way the plants them produce, ongoing. I saw a guy, right? He have a garden, and I try to encourage him to do a natural garden, but not everyone want a garden in these type of ways. And when I look at his plants, the garden is like magnet attractive. Oh man, you said it right. You said it right. Attracted. Yep, yep. So you are from which country? I don't like people come and ask me that directly. Where I'm, what let me just say this. I'm just sharing the information, and then you know I don't like when people just pop up from nowhere and ask me where you from. I mean, we looking for we sharing information. It don't really matter where I'm from and all this type of stuff. We sharing information. All right. I never ask anyone where they from or which country. I never do that because I still feel that's their personal. If they want to share that, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you understand. Oh, you in Italy? Okay, all right. Well, I love natural. Okay, all right, all right. Well, you know what? If you love natural farming, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. All right. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. All right, because that's what I do. I do not use any form of chemical. I do not use yeah, I'm from the Caribbean island. Yes, in the Caribbean, yes. I also doing. There will be variation between cultivation, culture between country to country. Okay, all right, all right. Okay, well, the way I garden is for yes, I'm gardening like the ancestors. Back in the time with the ancestors, that's where because even my parents them they used to garden, but they used to use animal poop. You see what I'm saying? Even in the soil going completely. I like like your variety, man. That variety song ain't good, man. Do much next year you prepare to do more. That's awesome. Next year you prepare to do more. Yes, but the way I garden is like the old time. My parents them they used to use animal poop, which is cow manure, chicken manure, rabbit manure. But in them time it used to be natural. You used to feed your rabbit with vines, and then your cow used to eat grass fed, so it was okay. But now I don't use that. So I went back to way back. So I eliminate the animal poop. Now I'm just using the weed out the ground and the weed from the plant, from the trees, the leaf from the trees. That is amazing. So if you really want to learn how to keep your soil and maintain your soil, you are at the right place. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button because you are at the right place. I have videos about soil and I always show the production of my garden. I do live from my garden. You see? Let me see. Making some fertilizer from stinging nettle. Oh, you know what? That song interesting. That song interesting. Making fertilizer from stinging nettle. God damn. That song interesting. That song interesting. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing that. That song interesting. Okay, let me see. I saw your video. My heart felt love with you. Oh, awesome, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that. Because that is what my channel about. It's supposed to motivate others. And especially how I'm not using no form of chemical, everything natural. Man, guys, the taste of the food is on another level. The taste is amazing, man. The taste, oh man, the taste is different. So in India, 90% soil gone with, really? That is kind of sad right there. You know why it's sad? Because you see, everybody the problem is, let me tell you something, right? The problem is everybody want fast production and quick result, right? But we got one thing we got to remember, that these plants absorb whatever you put around them and what you spray around them. The plant absorbs them. So when the plant absorbs them, the plant is giving it back to you. So it's not just the soil getting the chemical, you getting it too. This is why there's so much things going on with our study, because of the way we're growing our food. Fast production, quick result. Yes, these things, if you plant them and you put them around your plant, yes, they're gonna grow up fast and look big, but they're gonna be for only for a time. And then after that, it's gonna change. The production gonna change, because the more you do it is the more you're gonna have for more you got. Once you start, you're gonna have to continue. Then your soil gonna get messed up, man. Who understand natural farming? 5% people now transform to the nat. Yep. And it's, yes, you're right, and it's so true. Because you know what? Even though I'm gardening this way and I'm showing all the proof that it works, people more focus on the modern day farming, because the modern day farming is basically less work. But less work meaning you got to add more chemical in your soil, in your garden. So doing it the manual way gonna cause too much, gonna be too much work. But the too much work also benefit you. So in India, we use Jivanota preparation. What is that? What is that? What exactly is that? Could you explain it a little more for me? I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Hope is not what I'm thinking. Because, and you know what? You could make natural. The crazy thing is, I create a product, natural fertilizer that I make, and it's working fantastic. It's working fantastic. So there's actually fertilizer that you could make natural. There's plants out there and other ingredients out there naturally. We can use and create our own furniture, fertilizer for our plants. But the crazy thing is, man, people more interested in the fast production, man. It's like and the food have no taste, no vitamins, no minerals. Okay, mean 200 liter water and cow dung, 1 liter cow urine, it is all mixing daily and keeping it shadow, and it will convert juvenile after a week. Then that's we will pour to plants. Okay, so this is basically a natural way. Let me see, water, cow dung, 1 liter, cow urine, one. Okay. All right, that song interesting. If it's all natural, it's song interesting. Especially if the cow is grass fed. You see what I'm saying? If the cow is grass fed, I think it's could be, once it's natural, I think it could work. For real. Don't get me wrong, guys. I used to use cow manure, but that's when I was years ago. I used to use cow manure, rabbit manure, but like I said, this time it was natural. There was grass fed. But time changed now because everybody buying feed from the store. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is, I'm not trying to grow no food with no chemical, and this is my goal. Okay, wow. Yeah, my goal is not to use anything to my soil. If it ain't natural, not interested. And I've been doing this for years and it working. So if it's working, then why would I change it? But not many people interested in growing food natural because it takes too much physical work. Because number one, when the weeds growing up in your garden, that's number one. A lot of people like to go and spray the weeds. That's a no-no for me. I prefer go in my garden and, pull them out, or use my machete and trim them. I prefer doing that, and the honest truth is, That's a lot of hard work, you know. So not everybody gonna wanna do that, but the result is great. The taste of the food is different. The taste is different, is on another level. You see? Everything just so tasty. The smell is different. The smell of the earth, the soil, the smell is so pure. So pure, no form of, scent. Just smell pure and clean. I like that kind of farming. I enjoy that. And this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to teach people how to do it and also show people the result from it. I show a lot of videos on, I do live, sometimes I do live directly from my garden because I think it's important. Sometimes we talking about gardening and we telling people things, but at the end of the day we not showing them no result. And result means a lot to me, because if you're gonna introduce me to a product, I need to see result. But for what I've seen, what I want your video gives, let me see. What I want your video gives so much information. Excellent. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, man, for real. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know that I'm actually, my videos, I'm realizing I'm meeting new people now, which is awesome. People who are actually interested in what I'm doing. So, Vinod, I truly appreciate you guys, man. And Al Kim, Moth 83, man, thank you guys, man. I appreciate that. When taste is rich, you know you're doing well. Exactly, exactly. The taste is different, I'm telling you. The food, the taste is just different. For real. I love the way you captured natural farming and pure organic. I was walking in the city weekend. I go native and do natural. Natural farming is very rewarding. Natural farming is very rewarding. Yes, yes. Your channel is a gem, brother. You are doing the do. All right, thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys. You see, this is motivation, and these things will make me continue doing what I'm doing. Thank you guys. I will bring vegetables from my natural farming, that vegetables and city chemical vegetables completely. Definitely, that is not the same. Is not the same. The smell is different, the taste is different, and even the looks is different. Even the looks of it is different. Yes, man, sometimes, man, listen to me. I think, I know in times like this, a lot of people not gonna wanna do natural farming, but natural farming is one of the best type of farming you can do, man, because you know why? Your soil is healthy. And if your soil is healthy, your plants is healthy. And if your plants is healthy, you become healthy. You see what I'm coming from? So now your plants become your pharmacy, your doctor, because there is where you're getting, instead of you have to go into a pharmacy to buy a bottle of pills to boost your immune system or help you. You could actually do that right in your garden. You could be eating so good that the food you eat is giving your body what it needs. So it starts with the soil, man. Yes, I mean my farm lemons, they keep 2 weeks stock. See together. Okay, okay. You're right, man. You're right. You're right. The, the natural one lasts longer. That's true. That's true right there. The natural one lasts longer than the other one. That is true right there. Yeah, so you see, I'm glad that you guys is actually mentioning these things because no, and you know what? I'm glad I met you guys, and I glad you guys met me. So now, because what you saying tonight is what made me make what I'm saying valid. You see what I'm saying? Because I've been saying these things for years now. And what you guys is saying tonight is confirming all that I was saying. Yes, health is wealth. You said it there, man. Papaya from my farm, full sweet, and I can keep long time, but yo, I'm so grateful that you guys come through because yes, you guys confirming the things that I try to say all these time. Who understand natural farming, smell it, amazing. That's it, man. That's it. I've been trying. I try to do. I'm so wanna get the natural farming out there that because I want people to see the benefit, feel the benefit, and taste the benefit. Because you could see it all. You could see it, you could feel it, and you could taste it. So I try to, this is why I try to do live. I do live like I did a live today from my garden. I also post a video today that tells you what type of food to plant that can feed your family. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of plants out there that you could eat their leaf, and you also could eat their roots. These are good plants to grow because these plants, while they're growing, you eating their leaf, and then when they're ready to harvest, you eating the root. You see? Okay, let me see. In India, Subhash Pelican natural farming he is farmer of natural farmer in India. Oh, really far? Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. In China, Masanobu, natural farmer. Okay, all right. Well, I want to be the natural farmer, father of farming too. Yeah, man. Because, listen to me, natural farming is really, listen to me, man, it's like you become one with nature. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing in between. It's something that connect. Let me see. I'm going to make a small Viking bed next year to grow only herbs on. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So one question I have. All right, go ahead. Go ahead with the question. Using tree log and soil in step shape mini herbal garden. That's, listen to me. The tree body is amazing. I'm telling you. The tree body, the leaf, the weeds that grows up in your garden, put them in a pile. What I do sometimes too, I bury the tree body in the soil. And when you bury it in the soil, what happens is it breaks down faster. You see what I'm saying? But when it breaks down, oh my goodness, it transforms your soil, it transforms everything. Yes, man, these are real good natural stuff to use. Let me see. Chemical fertilizer grows eat cows that cow dung also mix chemical fertilizer. Cow dung, right? So listen to me. You see, the only how I see if the cow is eating grass, grass fed, and the grass is not sprayed with chemical, it it could work. You see what? It could become a form of a natural fertilizer. But if once they're not eating grass fed and once they're eating all these tablets and these pills that you're giving them, I don't think, I think that's kind of, I don't think that's, for me, I don't think it's good enough to go around my plants. You see what I'm saying? Once a cow is eating natural grass fed, that not sprayed, because there's a lot of plants that eating grass fed but the grass is sprayed. The grass fed but the grass is sprayed. So these are things let me see, I hope I answer your question. If feed the plants when break down, yes. Okay, let me see. We song not used to chemical grass eating cow, right? Yes, I know. There's a lot of grass that's sprayed. You understand? Because sometimes people spray the grass to keep the weeds down so the grass can grow. Once they spray, that to me that's chemical right there. You see what I'm saying? If it's grass fed, no spraying. But you know, let me explain this to you too. If you say for instance you buy a car, right? And where you purchase the cow from, the cow might be was dealing with fertilizer, like it not fertilizer, chemical, like it getting feed with chemical and it getting, you know. When that cow come and you purchase that cow, you cannot just use that manure that cow was eating. You got to let that cow purge out itself first. Get rid of that chemical out of its system before you start using that manure from that cow. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want, because that chemical could end up right in your soil, and these chemical ain't just gonna just go away just so. It lasts for a period of time. And this is what does happen with a lot of people. When they start using these things in their soil, then they realize their soil start to lose all the minerals that was inside of it, all the nutrients. Then they start to try to go natural. But no, natural, it takes time, because that it takes time. This is why I'm saying don't fight to do it overnight. What you do, you try to walk it natural and natural. You know, don't try to add no kind of chemical to it. Just keep walking it natural. and it's gonna build in for itself. Nature gonna build it for itself. Then no, we're gonna start happening. Then you're gonna start attracting earthworms. You're gonna start attracting the beneficial insect in the soil that you need to get that soil going. So the best thing to do is to walk it natural. You see? That's why I don't use cow dung. I use goat manure because they eat many type of forest leaf, and that manure, right, not exactly. Now we talking. Now we talking. Now we talking. When they eat in the wild, and all them leaf that's in the forest that full of us nutrient and all these things, that's the one. Because guys, when we talk about natural, you know, remember we're talking about natural. And being a natural farmer, meaning you trying to grow everything natural. So you don't want to use things that might be contaminated. You see? You don't want to bring foreign stuff out. When I say foreign, meaning stuff that did not grow in your garden. You don't want to bring that into your garden. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes people buy fertilizer and compost and all these things. Sometimes you doing that, bringing eggs and different type of thing in your soil. And when you talk about natural, you got to be skeptical. And the truth is, I'm glad we're having this conversation, and you guys is about growing natural. I like that. I like that. Because there's things we could learn from each other, because you know what? We're not in the same place. So we can learn from each other. So I'm glad that you guys enjoying my videos them. I'm happy that I'm able to reach natural people who interested in natural gardening. I'm honored that I'm able to reach you guys, and you guys able to see what I'm doing. This is really great. This is great. Yes, but I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Well, you can see it's dark right now, but you can always, if you want, you could hit the notification bell, so anytime I go live, you can get notified that we can have this type of conversation. You also can get notified with me in the garden with videos, because I post videos almost every day. I post videos because this is garden season, and I'm trying to put out as much video as I can to motivate and encourage others that there's actually natural farming going on. All right, because I'm a natural farmer, and it works. It definitely works. I went center of the forest and check soil, smell, and lots of earth. Definitely, and I believe you, because that's truth you talking there. That's truth. When you go over there, and this is the thing, you want to have that same thing in your garden. You see what you went through in the middle of the forest and you saw? That's what you want in your garden. Because in the forest is natural, and in your garden is natural. This is the same thing you want in your garden, natural. So yes, I believe you. Chemical farming, land, We can't find even egg. Wow. Wow. This is, yo, this, well, thank you for coming through, man. Thank you guys, because you guys is naturally speaking what I was saying for a long time. Because I always talk about earthworms, and I always say these things is damaging our earthworms, our pollinators. Natural garden is the way, man. Natural gardening is the way. You cannot, you will never regret natural gardening. Never. Because it's always good. It's like it bring you and nature in one, because now you ain't using nothing to separate what nature present. You basically adapting the same thing that nature offer. When you go between the trees, there's no one goes down in the trees to feed the plants. There's no one. The plants feed themselves. You see what I'm saying? The plants feed themselves. They, what the plants do? They drop their leaf every year. They drop their limbs. Sometimes they drop their limbs, and that break down and become compost and feed them. You see? So the plants feed themselves. Who understand natural farming, smell the soil, smell and soil smell. Those people fall deep love with health, food, natural. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. So guys, man, listen to me. The natural way will always be the best. The result you will get will always be the best. The taste will always be the best. The smell will always be the best. So I just want to say, man, thank you guys for coming out tonight. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget, you could always go, and I have tons of videos about soil. I have tons of videos about gardening. And don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button and support the channel, because yes. Okay, all right, one final question. Okay, go ahead. Yes, and support the channel, because this channel is about natural farming. Using hybrid seed or desire natty seed better. Well, the honest truth is I don't use them type of seed. What happened is I've been growing my same seed for years, right? Meaning, what I mean is I cannot speak too much about them, because I don't really trust those type of seeds. So peppers I've been growing, because I always, for years, I've been telling people to save their seed, and people taking for granted. But now it's actually happening. Save your seed. So all my squash, my pumpkin, my peppers, my edos, my dashing, I've been growing them for years. So basically, I'm actually growing a breeder seed that I've been doing it for years. So these type of seed that come in today, let me tell you what I noticed with the seeds them today. Let me tell you what I noticed. I noticed that a lot of them, like squash seed. I remember squash used to have ton load of seeds, ton load of flowers. And what they used to do, they used to push out more female than male. Now you're seeing more male than female. So I don't really want to speak too much on that type of seed, because I try to stay away from them. You see what I'm saying? I hope I answer your question. I try to stay away from the hybrid and high board and all these kind of things seed. This is why I was saying for years, save your seed. It's important because it's gonna become a time when you cannot get seed, original seed. You see what I'm coming from? There's gonna become a time when you only could get seed that could give you one crop. This time is coming. This time is coming. So you have to save your seed because you don't know. 2, 3, 4 years from now, these plants might only give you one crop, and the seeds them they produce might be able to produce anything. So these are things you got to be mindful for. All right. Hope I was able to answer your question. But anyhow, guys, thank you guys for coming out. I truly appreciate you guys. If you guys interested in this kind of topic, go in the video and comment. Let's do it again. All right. If you're interested in this kind of topic, comment in the not when the video in the video comment. Let's do it again, because these are the type of conversation I love to have. But the thing is, I want to have it with people who interested in it. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so thank you so much for your wonderful knowledge sharing to us, and I will go through all your videos. Really, thank you so much. But all right, take care. Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a blessed and wonderful night. Thank you.